Hello everyone, and welcome to 7 Key Secrets of FFW Business Model. This is Sude, the inventor of the model, and for those of you who do not know me yet, I am an international business specialist with over 10 years of experience in international business, namely wholesale commodity trade. And I had been doing the business since the age of 19. Okay, let's start with key secret number 1, your viewpoint. You may be surprised to learn that beneath every single one of your failures, there lied a losing viewpoint. In same ways, behind any success, any single success in the world, there is a winning viewpoint. And how fast or how high you succeed has to do with how rich of a viewpoint you possess. You ever wondered how come those proven methods or how-to books, inspirational books only lead very few of its readers to success and the rest of us to just a passing smile that, oh yes, we can do it, but nothing further than that? Would you like to know why? I tell you why. And I guess by now you should have guessed why. Because there is one black information. I better put it, one black key information that is missing from those how-to books. And I refer to it as black information because it's not the type of information that you can pay money to gain. It's something that you have to gain your way towards, or you have to gain it the hard way. And yes, that is the author's viewpoint. It's that very viewpoint of the authors that helped him come up with those proven methods at the time he or she faced those challenges. And the reason you cannot be successful reading the book by merely reading that book is because your body is not yet structured to behave in the very same manner. But why? Let me put it this way. Your viewpoint is like a mix of input and processor that shapes your thoughts, how you react, how you act, and how you face challenges. Without having that certain viewpoint, you will not be able to act or react in that certain manner or that proven manner. Now that we are clear about the importance of viewpoint, let's see what FFW viewpoint is about. You ever heard, most likely have heard business coaches or business books advising you on how you should move your business towards automation, saying it's good for you in your business? We're not going to argue with that. In fact, FFW business model is based on that, but with two core understanding. Core understanding number 1. When you're thinking of benefit, do keep in mind the range of the benefit. An inclusive benefit is of higher value to you as the business owner than an exclusive benefit. What does that mean? That means, okay, have you ever been given a solution for automation that if you want to automate your business, learn how to delegate? What would that delegation do? Wouldn't it give someone else in that organization or some other person whose behavior, actions, or thoughts have a say in your business more job to do? what would that result in? A conflict of interest, right? Your automation would mean more work for the other person, and we both have a say in your business, and your business have a say in your life eventually. So, how about thinking this way when you want to come up with a solution, instead of like just saying, okay, what would benefit me the most? You do ask yourself the question, how many of my business stakeholders will this benefit? And by stakeholders, I mean people who directly or indirectly have a say in the direction or success of your business. And yes, that would include your clients. And of course, the reasoning is easy. Let's see. This conflict of interest would cause what? A negative factor that would slow down your path towards success or optimum profit. It's like walking. If you're walking on a surface that is like very rough, the friction is high, and so you have hard time walking. But if there is a very smooth surface, let's say an ice, you can slide your way through it. You can slide your way through success. So again, keep in mind the range of the benefit whenever you're trying to come up with a beneficial solution, and ask yourself, how many of my stakeholders is this benefit, is this solution covering? Core understanding number 2. It's the very understanding that just like your fingerprint, the need of your organization is unique and is different from any other organization. So when your needs is unique, then the solution that works best for the other organization with a different need does not necessarily work best for you. That's why a formula is required to come up with an optimized solution. It's like saying, instead of giving the final solution, what we're saying is that let's focus on a formula. Let's say, okay, here's a formula. Apply it to your own firm based on your own unique needs, so that you can come up with your own formula, your best solution, sorry. And it's not like I'm just saying, okay, FFW is offering you just, what is it called, formulas instead of solutions. What I'm saying is that when you're trying to think of a solution, do think dynamically. Don't come up with a solution that you cannot apply on different circumstances. Try to think in terms of formulas. Another benefit of formula is that it would allow for creativity. Because it's a formula, it's a processor. So depending on the input you're giving it, it will give you a different output. So you can be creative with the input and get a unique output, which would do what? Put you ahead of your competitors by making you unique and helping you stand out. And let's say you own a very big organization, right? And you really don't have time to apply all those formulas yourself or have your staff do it. You'd rather hire a consultant to do the job for you. Don't you need a scale against which you can measure their advices and put a money value on it? Guess what? That's what a formula would do. It would act as a scale for you. And last but not least, don't we all want to replace our brains with computers so that we're sure the decisions are not infected by human errors? The solution that's very subjective is not going to be, we're not going to be able, let's put it this way, we're not going to be able to teach a computer to understand a solution that is very subjective. But if you have a formula that's very objective and quantifiable, then you can actually teach us computers how to do the thinking for you. In fact, I've explained in my book how, with help of today's technology and the quantitative formulas I've suggested, we can actually have robot entrepreneurs who would find the opportunities, would establish the business, would market the business for you. And all you have to do, you just have to activate them and sit back and wait for them to do all the business, find different businesses for you, bring income for you. And not just that, we can even later come up with robot managers who would manage the business for you. Because this type of thinking is very logical, systematic, and quantifiable. A formula is quantifiable. To sum it up, when you're thinking of a business solution for your business, whether it's automation or anything else, keep in mind two major understandings. One is that the need of your organization is unique. And so a formula is needed rather than a mass solution to address that the best in the most efficient manner. And second, when you're thinking of a beneficial or trying to come up with a beneficial solution, or someone is coming up with a beneficial solution for your firm, do consider the range of that solution and how many of your stakeholders it's covering. That's it for this session. I hope you have enjoyed it. I would like to hear your feedback and thoughts on it. And until the next session, have a good one.